Find a third-degree polynomial with integer coefficients and with zeros of -2 and 3 minus I. Okay, so a third-degree polynomial must have three solutions, right, or three zeros. You notice we're only given two of them, right? So we know that x equals -2 is one of the solutions, right? We also know that x equals 3 minus I is one of the solutions. Okay, well, then what's the third one? Okay, because we know there has to be three. And the key is that this is a complex solution, right? 3 minus I. And complex solutions and irrational solutions, they always come in pairs. Okay? They always come in conjugate pairs. So if 3 minus I is one of the answers, then we can rightfully conclude that 3 plus I, okay, is the other solution. Okay? So these are the three zeros. Okay? Now then the question is, well, how do we find a polynomial? Okay, so to find a polynomial, we have to multiply all of the factors together. Okay, so if x is -2, we can agree then that x plus 2 is 0, right? We're just going to bring this 2 back around. Okay, similarly, if x equals 3 minus I, then x minus 3 plus I is equal to 0. And similarly, x minus 3 minus I is equal to 0. So can we do this, right? Can we multiply all of these factors together? And the answer is yes, right? And once we do so, right, this should give us our third-degree polynomial. Okay? Now, it's a lot easier to multiply these two together first. Okay, remember, these are conjugates, okay? Also remember that we should not have an I in the final answer. Okay, so let's multiply these out. We'll do x minus 3 plus I, and then x minus 3 minus I. Okay, so when you distribute the x first, we get x squared minus 3x minus ix. Okay, when we distribute the -3 to each of these three terms, we get -3x plus 9 plus 3i. And then when we distribute the I to all three terms, we get what? Plus ix minus 3i minus I squared. Okay, and I just wrote it out like this. You can write it all in the line, or it doesn't matter. Okay, but what do we notice happens here? Okay, we have a negative ix, positive ix. Those cancel out. We have a positive 3i, negative 3i. Those cancels out. And what about I squared, right? Well, remember, I squared is equal to -1. Okay, so this multiplied together, what does this actually equal here? It equals x squared minus 6x plus 10. Okay, so -3x minus 3x, and then the 9 plus that 1. Okay, so now we should be able to multiply this out, and then that should give us our final answer, right? So let's distribute again. We're going to multiply the x here, so we get what, x cubed minus 6x squared plus 10x, and then we'll distribute the 2 to all three of these terms here. We get plus 2x squared minus 12x plus 20, and when we combine everything, right, we combine only the like terms, we get x cubed minus 4x squared minus 2x plus 20. Okay, so if I asked you to solve this, right, if I gave you this polynomial and said find the solutions, then we should end up with these three right here.